some of the faces. I've seen some of the faces in classes. I really appreciate being here today to talk to you about confidence. And a little background on me. I grew up in East Hartford. As a kid, I moved to Glastonbury, then I went to Catholic schools. After that, I got a teaching job at East Hartford High back in the 1990s. Coached basketball multiple places, ended up at Hartford Public High School for 8 years, and now back here as a supervisor of social studies. So that's my story in a nutshell. 2 young kids at home. My wife teaches at the middle school, was at the high school for many years. So, huh? You had it. Yeah, last year?
Freshman year.
Did you like her?
Yeah.
All right, good. So I'm here to talk to you. Actually, I'm not here to talk to you. I'm here to listen to you about the word confidence. And we'll spend X amount of minutes doing this. And really, I have burning questions I always think about when I think of confidence. And I think everybody has a different definition of what confidence means and how you carry yourself and how you gain confidence, how some people have fake confidence. Sometimes we all go through the realm of I'm confident at certain things, I don't have confidence in other areas because I haven't practiced it enough or I was put on the spot. So what I have for you, if you have a pen, great. I'm gonna work off of you real quickly. Here's 50 quotes. Don't expect you to read them all. I just want somebody to grab one that catches their eye. You could just tell me which one it is. I know there's 2 number ones. And then I'll work off of you, and we'll have a discussion around what we think this means. Matter of fact, I don't like sitting all the way over here. I'm gonna move in a little closer so I can write. Okay? So, the goal for me is the same goal of you. Have a discussion, hear from you what you think confidence means. It's a term we hear all the time. I think a lot of us see it when we watch entertainers or athletes play sports, professional athletes, and we use the word swag. We use a lot of terms that are associated with the way people dress, the way they perform. And I think at times in our lives, all of us have exhibited confidence, and other times we've lacked confidence. And I think, if we're all being honest, that's just the reality of life. So, can somebody choose a quote off this that interests them? What number and reference it, and then we'll talk about it? Number 9.
Oprah.
Oprah Winfrey. You want to read it?
It is confidence in our bodies, minds, and spirits that allow us to keep looking for new answers.
What do you think that means? What, like? Yeah.
I just picked it because I like Oprah.
So what do you like about the quote? What catches your attention?
Like Oprah.
So her name caught your attention?
That's all. What?
Anybody else comment about that?
Nope.
All right, tell me one you picked.
Okay. Trust yourself. You know more.
What number?
20.
Number 20.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Trust yourself. You know more than you think you do.
What do you think that means?
You should always make your own decisions.
So your name is
Manly.
Manny,
Manly.
Manley,
Ian.
Ian. So what do you think that means, Ian?
What? This one?
20.
Means that you shouldn't listen to other people. You should use your own judgment first.
What's your name?
Ernie.
No, what is it?
Ernie.
Ernie, what do you think? About 20. Trust yourself, you know more than you think you do.
I think I know. It's like don't second guess yourself.
I like that. No second guess. How about you guys back there? Trust yourself, you think you know you know more than you think you do.
Trust yourself, like believe yourself. Like, I don't know. Do something you think you can't do, or try.
Yeah, I think it's a powerful quote. Anybody else want to choose one? Go ahead, sift through it. There's 50 of them.
19.
19. Talk to yourself like you would to someone you love.
Like be, that means like be real, like don't hold back. Type shit.
What words do we affiliate with confidence? I gave you swag.
Brave.
Brave. What else?
Comfortable.
Huh?
Comfort.
Comfort.
Yeah.
I never thought of that. What other words? What about you guys in the back? What's your name? So we got Ernie, Manly, Ian, nicknames. I can't remember your name.
Special Edwin.
Taylor.
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 You said
Huh?
Taylor.
Edwin. Derek. Good. Well, I
Special
appreciate
Edwin
young.
and D-Rick.
Quiet. You got to film. What one would you choose? When you think of words, number one. So when we think of words that are affiliated,
Which one?
yeah, I got two on there. The very first one and the one below
I
it.
like the one below it.
And so we'll cover them both. The way to develop self-confidence to do the thing you fear and get a record of successful experiences behind you. So often people have fear, right? Everybody in the room deals with fear of failure. You ever heard of that expression?
Yeah.
What motivates me is fear of failure. I don't want to fall down on my face in sports, or I don't want to fall down in the classroom, or if a job. We get this fear, and some people get motivated by it, and others, what happens to them?
They just give up.
They give up, they freeze, right? Perfect example is jumping out of an airplane. You know, like anybody afraid of heights?
Yeah.
Okay, so fear of jumping out of an airplane because of the height, and then people do it and they go, it's exhilarating, all right? Or fear of job change. In your case, fear of what's next after school, right? What's your next move in life? So these are all natural feelings people have. The hard thing is that some people get what I call paralyzed by it, paralysis. They can't move, they can't make a decision, and others embrace this and go, all right, I'm going to go after this thing. I'm fearless. All right. The one below it, the second number one, if you hear a voice within you say you cannot paint, then by all means paint, and that voice will be silenced. So that's a painter, Vincent van Gogh. Isn't that the guy that cut his ear off? Probably should have read his own quote. So, what do you think it means? What's he saying?
Don't let somebody tell you you can't do something.
I agree. Yeah, somebody says you can't do it. Is anybody motivated when people tell them you can't do that? And then you go, oh yeah, I'll show you wrong, right?
I'm sure.
I think a lot of people get motivated by that, so that's a powerful one. How about any others of these? I mean, there's 50 of them, there's a lot. Anything else catch your attention for confidence?
I'm 47.
6 and 47. All right, let's go with 6. To the front page. Once we believe in ourselves, we can risk curiosity, wonder, spontaneous delight, or any experience that reveals the human spirit by E.E. Cummings. That's a lot. What do you think he's saying? Huh? So this common theme of when you have confidence, you can do anything you put your mind to.
48.
All right, we'll go to 47, then we'll follow up with 48. I just printed these out today, by the way. So they're on you cannot be lonely if you like the person you're alone with. So you spend the most time with yourself. I mean, that's a corny statement, but that's true. And often I think, anybody in here ever think about things and don't like certain things about themselves? You love yourself?
I love
yeah,
myself.
you like everything about yourself. You ever do something, you go, wow, you look back, you go, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah. So, and then you do things you do like about yourself. You carry yourself a certain way. You are. I think the big challenge to this quote is you know, while you're on your own and while you're looking in the mirror, there's an old expression called the mirror test. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? Do you like the person that's looking back at you? Are you true to that person? Are you true to that person you're looking at? Because in life, you have to first answer to that person before anybody else. Okay? 47, I heard? No, 46. 46? 48, pardon. Don't waste your energy trying to change opinions. Do your thing and don't care if they like it. So, that's a powerful. What do you think it means?
Like, if that's what you want to do, and other people, like the people around you don't want to do it, so what? You do you.
Yeah, you do you. I like that. I know that's a simple question, but or a simple statement, but and that's something that's been preached to us by a lot of people in our lives. Like, be true to yourself, do what you believe in, stick to your guns, stick to your belief system, take care of yourself. So that's a powerful one. How about somebody else? A few more here. Anything else? Catch your eye? I like 42.
42.
Yeah, and we probably should get the teachers these copies if they want. Think of this. Somebody want to read it?
20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than the ones you did do. So throw off the foul lines, sail away from a safe harbor, catch the trade winds in their sail, explore the discovery.
Yeah, this is posted in a lot, like Mark Twain, the famous writer. We think he's saying here. And this is an old quote.
He said a lot right here.
So if I said to you in one line, what's this guy saying? So 20 years from now, how old will you be?
30.
You guys will be in your 30s, 36, 37, 38?
20 years?
Yeah.
I'll be 36.
So 20 years from now,
Yeah, that's
36. Well, I don't want to know what I'll be retired, hopefully. So
53.
God bless you. I'll be 67. Yeah, I'm getting old. Wow. And if somebody said, do you realize how fast the last 25 years? So I graduated in college in 1991. 25 years ago. Going on 25 years. That's a long time ago. So that went by quick. So in 20 years, you're 36 years old. What's going to be your journey? That's what they're talking about. You have confidence, you have belief in what you do. You're going to chase things, you're going to fall down, you're going to get back up. All these expressions, but now you're 36. Paint a picture. What type of job do you want? Family situation. Where do you want to live? What's going to be your niche that you carve out for yourself 20 years from now? And Mark Twain's basically saying, try stuff.
Yeah.
Do different, discover, right? Dream. You know? Huh? Push yourself. Don't let somebody dictate to you. How about one more quote about this? Did we
49.
Pride is holding your head up when everyone around you has theirs bowed. Courage is what makes you do it. Powerful. You've chosen a lot of good ones. I mean, I like all these, but they're really hitting home. So when you think about pride in who you are, and confidence in what you do, all right, I think confidence comes from things like repetition. Anybody play sports in here? Anybody play sports?
all I do is ball.
So that gives you confidence, right? Basketball?
Yeah.
A lot of basketball. So the more you practice, the more you handle the ball. So my son's 3 years old now. He's a lefty. He loves playing every night. You can see him start to get excited as he dribble. He's getting a feel for the ball. He's shooting the ball. He's very accurate. And my daughter likes it. She's 6. And you see them build confidence. So youth sports. Who played youth sports in here? Anybody have any musical ability?
What's youth sport?
Youth
When you
sports,
was
like when you were a kid.
Oh yeah.
Anybody do the Anybody have music, including the teachers? I have no music ability, but when I walk into a music class in this district and I see kids performing, I'm amazed. Or great musicians, entertainers. Really, they're going to tell you the same thing. over and over and over. Okay? I worked at it. I developed confidence through repetition. I became a better reader, a better writer, a better basketball player, a better musician through repetition. And I had people always pushing for me. You know, had a long discussion with somebody today about the word confidence and their definition of there's a million ways to look at that what's going on in your life. And a lot of people will go into their comfort level of don't really go out of your comfort level. So confidence to me is doing things over and over, like basketball. I like that because I coach basketball. And pushing yourself, right, to an uncomfortable level so you get better and you gain more and more confidence. Whether it be reading, right, whatever you do. So those are the type of things. So I'd be, what's that?
I said 44 is tough.
44 is tough. Let's see. Don't be satisfied with the stories, how things have gone with others. Unfold your own rhythm, own myth, your own myth. Yeah, another well-chosen one. Anybody's parents tell them, like, don't listen to others, like, do your own thing, be your own person.
Don't give in to peer pressure.
Don't give in to all these things you hear over and over from your parents, your grandparents, right? Be your own person. You know, what's the famous expression, like, when I was growing up, everybody say, don't, if your friends jump off the Brooklyn Bridge, are you gonna do it, right? That's an old expression. So the point of this is that with effort, with support, with repetition comes confidence. And we could spend hours and hours talking about this, but if you think about truly what you're confident in doing, and what you're real confident in doing, then you'll be successful. So the last thing I'm gonna do, or we can sum up, because any other comments? You guys been great with the decisions here. The last thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you one tip. All I want you to do is act like you don't know me. I'm gonna give you one tip. All right? If you can guess this tip, your teachers will buy you a brand new car or something. I don't know. All right, so you've never met me. Pay attention. Do we gotta watch somebody count? All right, so after 9 seconds. 9 seconds. Just
Then
say.
what do I do?
Just give me the
Time.
thumbs
Okay.
up. All right, so you gotta do your best to play role here.
Wait, what are we thinking about right now, man?
You're just gonna watch me.
Alright, go ahead.
That's it. But you've never met me.
Time.
What are we watching?
All right. As hard as it is, because you already heard me talk, if you had never met me, you already made your mind up in 9 seconds what you think of me. So what do you say? Be honest. What do you say? Be blatantly honest. Please don't say you see the ugliest guy you ever see. I'll be upset. No, what do you say? What are you gonna say, cop?
No.
Oh, okay. Tell me.
Yeah.
You never met me. I just walked in like this. What do you say?
You look like some type of law enforcement.
Law enforcement. Is that good or bad? Be
Either
honest.
or.
Be honest.
Either
No,
or.
be honest.
To me, that's you look like straight cop. Like
Bad or good? Is that a good? Bad. What about you?
You look like a lawyer.
A lawyer. Holy cow! Nobody ever said that. Is that good or bad?
It's good.
you look like
Oh,
a
good.
wrestler.
Anybody else? Wrestler. What else?
Angle.
Kurt Angle.
I'm a college basketball coach.
Oh, thank you. College basketball coach.
Low key.
What'd you see?
Oh, you really do look like that.
I'll come back to you. What? All right. So what went through your mind when I walked in and I sat down? You looked at me.
Like you used to play football.
Huh? Yeah. See, it's hard to do.
I knew you from man long.
Is it doing the suit?
Huh? Just a dude in a suit.
Yeah, you need to suit first.
Okay.
Alright, it's on my.
Shirt and tie.
Alright, sure.
So all those things. Thank you. Lady, teachers, what'd you see? Be honest. Hopefully not too harsh. You already met me and I've seen you before, but what'd you think of?
Just someone that's confident in doing his own thing.
Wow.
Oh, man, she
I've
did
met
You
you
did
before,
not
but the
get
first
that
time I met you, I
from
thought
me.
you were smart because I was listening to a presentation you did.
Oh God, thank you. Nobody's ever confused me with smart. They confused my wife with smart, but thank you. So,
That's
why did I do that? Why do you think I just did that? Number one, because the confidence quotes ran out of gas. You guys were done with it, and you're like, hey, thanks. You're coming in to speak to us about comments, but we've heard enough. You've tried to drag enough out. So I said, I'm going to try something else. Why do you think I did that?
See how we think.
See how we judge people
Sure.
off real.
Yeah.
Sure. Great answer. Yeah, I agree. Anybody else? So, those are both very accurate. Also, throughout our lives, we meet thousands of people. And with it, they do all this research and they say, I don't know if ladies, within 9 seconds, we make up our mind about that person. And it's very hard to change it. So when you walk in the first time you meet your teacher, you've made up your mind about whether you're going to like that teacher or not. And the teacher, though we won't admit it, probably made their mind up about you. When you go for an interview, so this is 1, 2, this is about 10, 12, that's about right. For a job, for a career, for college, for whatever, that committee that's looking at you is watching everything. Dude in a suit, I think that guy's a cop, lawyer, coach. You're making connections, so probably you're gonna go, don't trust him. You're gonna go, hey, a guy likes the same sport I do. So think about what's processed in your mind. If you exude now I didn't shake your hands because I didn't want to tip it, but if I came around, looked you in the eye and shook your hand and sat down, right, that would show some confidence, hopefully. And you'd say, I think I could work with that guy. Or you'd say, I don't know if I could work with that guy. You know, or I like that teacher. There's a trusting thing about the teacher.
Mama Shelly.
Okay? And the Mama Shelley. So these are things that you control when you meet people. If you give them a dead fish and you look down and you don't, that shows like a lack of confidence. Okay? Others would say, that's just who I am. You don't know me. Yeah, but people do know you because they made judgments. You already know me. In less than 18 minutes, you've made up your mind whether when I walk out of here, the next time I come to the school, well, I know some of you, obviously, and you had my wife, so it kind of tips the scale a little bit. But you guys, I don't know you. I don't remember you two. I don't remember you. And you'll make a decision. Hey, there's that guy who came and spoke to us, you know, and you'll base it on the first 9 seconds you met me. So we could spend hours on the word confidence and what the definition is and how you carry yourself. These are all decisions you made. And as you look at great quotes and you think about your future and what you can take out of this short stint is we all have confident attributes. And, you know, I think today we glamorize a lot of people in sports and in entertainment. A lot of those people were driven by fear and lack of confidence. And through effort and time became confidence. So I want to thank you for having me in. I don't know if there's some closure piece to this or I just go and go get lunch for myself.
We do questions.
We can do questions. And then I'm actually over to Windsor today to the Historical Society for a social studies thing. But I love doing this stuff. And I recognize to hold a conversation and you need people to be involved, and I appreciate everybody, even if you made a choice or whether you made 5 comments, you learn from each other, and I love doing these type of things because you always learn about yourself and others. So, any questions or comments?
Nope.
Nothing. So let's do this. I'm gonna take a guess. This is hard. You can shut that off.